Hi, my name is Andy. This is my second attempt at making this video. Yeah, the last attempt I wasn't really looking at the camera. I really don't do that on purpose. In person, I really don't look at people directly in their face when I'm talking, but it was really apparent in that video. Yeah, so I was doing an unboxing in my video, and like I said, my name is Andy. I'm an amateur cosmetic formulator. I just got into it about a month ago. The reason I got into it is because I love laboratory work. I like doing, I like being in the lab and making solutions and diluting things and dissolving things, and it's all really fun for me. The other reason I started this new hobby of mine is because, oh, there we go, I'm not looking at the camera, is because I started trying known about a month ago, about 2 months ago, and I really wanted certain things in my cosmetics, and that they really weren't out there, and if they were really expensive. So me being a nerd, I did my research and found out these ingredients aren't really that expensive, and I figured that I could probably do all this stuff on my own. And the reason I say that is because I do have experience in biotech, and I have a lot of laboratory experience. I'm really good at it. Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I got good grades last semester in SDSU, and yeah, and I also got a certificate from the American Society of Quality, and I'm a quality associate, so I'm really good at producing. I know the fundamentals, I should say. I know the fundamentals about quality and how you can deliver that, and just some of the basic stuffs about it. So yeah, so that's why I feel like it's okay for me to do this. I know, and a lot of these chemicals, they're safe. All these chemicals are really safe if you use them at the percents that they're recommended. If you use them, yeah, there's specifications for all these chemicals from the manufacturer, and you just gotta make sure you follow those specifications. And it's kind of tedious, but it's fun for me, and I like doing it because it means that I can formulate things that I like for my skin. I've been doing this for about a month. I started off with vitamin C, and the reason I did vitamin C is because it's really unstable, and the only companies that have stabilized it charge a lot of money, like for sure like $40 for the minimum and $160 for the most effective brand out there. They charge about $160 for theirs. And if you look at the chemicals, they're not that expensive, like I said. The reason why they charge that much is because they do the research, and it's really important, and small brands don't really do that. And yeah, it's a fundamental aspect of cosmetics, but again, it's kind of like limits who can buy these products and who it's available to, and definitely isn't available for me to be buying those things. So I figured I'd rather just spend the money and try and make this my own. So instead of spending $160, I spent, like, to start off, I think I spent like $100 on all the chemicals. And the first couple tries didn't work out. Maybe I'll make a video about that, why it didn't work out, what went wrong. But yeah, it was really interesting. I had to do more research and figure out why wasn't it working. And yeah, I figured it out, and eventually I got a crystal clear vitamin C, really stable. Yeah, and I think that part of it is that you can find these recipes online. Like, the percents are not that hard to find out, but the thing that's really important and critical in formulation is the method, how you do it, how exactly you do it. And yeah, what I noticed is that whenever I looked one of these up, because some of these are published, some of these are on the not the manufacturer, the distributor. The distributor has like some basic formulation guidelines on how to make it, but they sabotage you. Like, they give you the wrong method on how to prepare the serum. So yeah, it does take some knowledge about knowing, basic chemistry, knowing what is soluble and why wouldn't something work. And yeah, I like it. It's like a puzzle. So yeah, the first thing I did was vitamin C serum, and now I'm working on B vitamin, like niacinamide and panthenol. serum, but I also want kind of to make it like a hydroquinone substitute. So I bought some chemicals for that. The reason why I want to use like a hydroquinone substitute is because first off, it's not on the market anymore, and second, it's really good at hyperpigmentation, and I break out. That's the reason I started tretinoin, is because I do break out, and when I do break out, it takes me like maybe a month or two for the scar to completely heal away, and for the pigment to go like for my skin to look even, and it's really annoying, and yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, if you deal with that, it's really frustrating because you'll have acne for 1 day or 2 days, and then you're left with the mark for like 2 months, and yeah. Vitamin C is good at protecting you, I would say, but it's not the best thing for fixing that. I think tretinoin does a great job, but yeah, I think that the B vitamins really help, and it soothes the skin as well, and some of the ingredients I add in there are really soothing, like allantoin, and yeah, cucumber is soothing as well, and yeah, so that's the whole reason why I bought another order, is because I want to make a B vitamin. Right now I call it, the one I make for myself, that it was just like a test batch, not the C serum, but my B serum. I call it Sea Kelp Bioderm B serum. Yeah. Sea Kelp Bioderm B serum. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not done. I really like it. I've been using it. It's really like soothing. I kind of based it on the same like formulation for the vitamin C, because I feel like it really helps deliver actives where they need to go. So I kind of followed a similar recipe for that. I didn't follow the one that was on the what's it called, the distributor, because the distributor has one, but I really don't like it. So yeah, the other reason I bought this is because I want to make a gel, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put actives in the gel or what can the gel hold. I just want to make it. So I bought a few different gums and polymers, and emulsifiers, yeah, to test that out. They're not, I didn't buy them for a specific purpose, like to be organic or all natural. I'm just going for things that work and that are effective, and that other companies are using and other formulators are using, because I know that I'll have more success with that. So that's what I'm doing. Maybe once I get more comfortable formulating and yeah, I'm formulating and getting the hang of these active ingredients, maybe I'll switch to all natural ingredients. But I think for some of these active ingredients, I have like resveratrol. I believe it's a synthetic ingredient. I don't think it's a natural. I don't have a problem using with synthetic ingredients either, because yeah, they've done the research, they're effective, and they're safe on the skin. So I think that a lot of this natural stuff is marketing and just trying to scare consumers and, you know, milk consumers for that, which is cool. I mean, I think that's it's a good cause as well, but I'm not sure how effective those products are. So yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna look up if resveratrol is a synthetic ingredient. No, it's not a synthetic ingredient. It comes from red grapes, and I guess it's an antioxidant. That's what it is, an antioxidant. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the ingredients I got. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna go into the unboxing. I haven't even done that. Okay. So the first thing in here is sodium carbamide, and like I said, I already opened this. So I've already seen it. This is my second time doing this video. I wasn't looking at the camera, so. Sodium carbamide. It's a gum. Gums are good at holding things in your emulsions. They suspend particles in there, and they also stabilize your formula. Yeah, to keep if you just put water in there, it would kind of like eventually, like the water is really reactive for stuff, and it would probably like, you know, break down your vitamin C, if that's what you're using, or whatever active. It's gonna, like, you know, kind of, it's a very reactive molecule. But yeah, sodium carbamide is a gum, and gums stabilize your actives, and they're important. The next thing is a resveratrol pure. I was just talking about that. The next thing in here is polymeric emulsifier. That's a weird name. Okay, that's the trade name. It's not the actual chemical name. The inky name for this is it's actually three things. I think this is like the name says, it's a polymeric emulsifier. So it's three things in here. It's a fatty acid, I believe, an emulsifier, and a surfactant. I think that's the three things that are in here. But yeah, these are good at making gels and emulsify. And actually, they're not good at making gels. They're good at making emulsions. So bringing your oil and your water phase together. And it has cross polymers as well, so it's gonna create a gel matrix, which is a clear gel matrix. That's the whole reason I got this, is because acrylate is used in other companies that make gels, clear gels. They use this to get that result. Oh, that's my dog. Ava, come over here. Okay. The next thing I have in here is this one was came in an interesting package actually. It's like really heat sensitive, so you want to keep it cool. The sticker says this container is in foil pack, should be refrigerated upon arrival, which is exactly what I did. I opened this and I put it in the fridge as soon as I got home. But yeah, this is really exciting for me at least. This is ceramide complexes. So it's a bunch of different ceramides as well as cholesterol, which is important for for membranes, and xanthan gum and carbomer, which are just other gums as well to stabilize it. But yeah, this is what CeraVe uses for their ceramides. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add this to serum. I don't think I can. It's oil soluble, so that might be a challenge. I really like clear serums. I don't like pigmented. I don't like opaque serums. So this is definitely opaque, and I think it would turn it opaque. So I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe for a gel, that'd be okay. An opaque gel. I think that's what I was planning to do with that. But yeah, so this has to go back in the fridge. Next thing is alpha arbutin. I believe this is also like a hydroquinone substitute type molecule. Let me look it up. So this is a biosynthetic ingredient, so this is definitely not natural. But yeah, it's actually good for, it inhibits the tyrosine and dopa enzymes, which are important for melanin pigmentation synthesis. So yeah, this stops that from happening. So really good for hyperpigmentation after acne. And I think it's, let me see. Okay, maybe I'll talk about that in some other video, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. The next thing that I'm really excited about is this. It's sodium phytate. It's a chelating ingredient. Chelators, which I've just learned about, but I've always heard that word. I didn't really know what it was. Chelators are molecules that capture metal ions, and metal ions are they're critical because they're important because microbes and also enzymes that can be floating around in your serum or your product, they need these metal ions to function. And if you have a molecule that absorbs these, they won't be able to use their enzymes, and therefore, yeah, they won't be able to live and grow in there. So it's kind of like a bacteriostatic in a way. A bacteriostatic is something that just limits the it doesn't let them grow. It doesn't kill them, but it doesn't let them grow. So yeah, this is really good to use with the preservative. It enhances the effectiveness of the preservative. So yeah, I wasn't using a chelating ingredient before, but I think it's really important. I think that they use this a lot in soaps. And like EDTA. EDTA is another chelating ingredient. This is I think a more natural version. EDTA is definitely synthetic. and it gets a really bad rap. I don't have a problem using them, but the connotation with them. So yeah, like soaps have them a lot, and I think it's because like water can get into soaps, and you have them in the shower, like shower gels or whatever, and tap water has a lot of metal ions. So you definitely want to make sure you're like capturing those. That's my theory. The next thing I have in here is all of them 1000 MB. I'm not sure what MB stands for. Oh yeah, and all this stuff I got from Lotioncrafter. I've only been getting my stuff from Lotioncrafter, and yeah, they have really good prices, and they have good sizes for their products for me, like for someone who like me who's just starting this as a hobby, maybe continuing. I'm gonna see how it goes. But yeah, this is an emulsifier with a fatty acid, and it's based in olive chemistry. So good for if you like natural things. But yeah, what it actually has, the inky name is cetyl olivate. That's the fatty acid, and sorbitan olivate, which is the emulsifier. And a lot of times you'll find them together like this. I'm not sure why. Like I was trying to buy them individually, the cetyl olivate, but I couldn't find it. It only came like that. Yeah, and I bought this because I want some lipids in my serums, not just vitamin E. I want some, you know, yeah, lipids are good. The next thing I got is Epimax Zen. And this is good for creating clear emulsions. It's the inky name is polyacrylate cross polymer 6. So it's a polymer, polyacrylate. It's gonna be clear. You know it. Okay, so next are my liquids. Those are all most of my dry ingredients. I'll go for the big guy. So this is my second time buying this. This is propylene glycol. It's a oh my god, I'm gonna draw a blank right now. It's a solvent. There we go. It's a solvent. It helps dissolve actives. Like some of these actives are really hard to dissolve. Vitamin C is really hard to dissolve in water. It's not that hard, but it takes time, and this helps dissolve the vitamin C faster. Yeah, and they also help carry your actives. Some of these solvents, there's another solvent I have, not this one, but some of the solvents help get your actives further into the dermal layers of your skin, so they're really good for carrying your active ingredients. Better than water, and better than just using glycerin. Glycerin is great, but yeah, it's really tacky, so you don't want to use too much. And yeah, propylene glycol and ethoxy diglycol are the two solvents I'm using, and I really like those. I was using for the vitamin C, but I use it also for my B vitamin serum, and I really liked it as well. It had a really nice texture to it, yeah. But I bought a big guy because I finished the small bottle, so I bought a bigger one because, yeah, obviously I'm going through it. Next thing in here is all of them 300. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's an emulsifier. I believe it's an emulsifier. PEG. It's a PEG olive oil. Yeah, I believe this is an emulsifier. I'm not sure, but it's based on olive chemistry. Again. Next thing in here is lotion. This is I believe it's an emulsifier with a fatty acid again. The trade name for it is Lotioncrafter CCT. Will it focus? There we go. And the inky name is caprylic capric triglyceride. Yeah, I believe it's an emulsifier and a fatty acid. And most of these emulsifiers, fatty acid combos, I'm getting them to make the gel. You need them to make gels. Next thing I got is hydrolyzed oats. Next thing in here is Bisbolo Natural. I think this is from chamomile. I'm not sure. And again, I think it's like kind of like a hydroquinone substitute. I'm on Lotioncrafters right now. I'm looking at the ingredients I got. Bisbolo Natural. So it's a natural ingredient. So yeah, it's from chamomile. The chamomile bark. And I guess it accelerates the healing process. That's what they say on here. And they have anti-irritation and anti-inflammatory properties. Awesome. We like that. Here's another polymer with lipids. Another but this is based in silicone technology, so dimethicone basically. I like it. I like dimethicone. Some people don't like it. They say that it clogs their pores, but I haven't had a problem with it. I have heard that using dimethicone kind of prevents your actives from going into your skin, like it forms a film. So maybe don't use that with your actives. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do more research on that. But I think for a gel, this is awesome. Maybe putting it on top of your actives. I think that'd be a great idea. Licorice root. Oh, and by the way, these are just my opinions. These are not. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. These are just my opinions. This is my hobby. Licorice root extracts. Anti-inflammatory, calming for the skin. Really good. I'm not sure if it has a scent. I bought cucumber hydrosol and that had it's a hydrosol. It's gonna have a scent, but the scent it had was really like off-putting. I was really shocked by the scent. It was really like a fresh cucumber, but not. It was weird. It wasn't pleasant smelling it at the full concentration. But putting it in products, it smells amazing. Really refreshing. But I wonder if this is gonna have that scent, like that kind of. Oh, the last thing in here. Again, this is a emulsifier and a lipid combo, and this is based in again silicone technology, so dimethicone. The trade name is Lotioncrafter EL61, and it has dimethicone cross polymer, dimethicone, and yeah, it's really jelly. Yeah, so those are all the things I bought this on this last haul, chemical haul. Yeah, I plan on making more videos. Let me know if you want me to talk about any of these ingredients or anything regarding cosmetics or why I'm doing this. So I kind of gave it a name, the product I'm making. I called it, it's a hobby, but I think it's good to start thinking about it like that. I'm calling it Paraderma, my brand name, Paraderma. So that's probably what I'm calling the YouTube channel. I already took the Instagram handle, Paraderma Cosmetics. So I haven't put anything up, but add me there. Yeah, I plan on making Etsy, selling this on there. Again, it's a hobby. I want to see where it goes. I'm definitely an amateur. I'm not a professional. I am doing my research, and I think I know I can create good quality products for you guys if you guys want. Yeah. So I guess that's all for this video. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, whatever I call it. Leave a comment. Let me know what kind of videos you want me to make. And yeah, I plan on probably posting another video of me formulating something. We'll see. Yeah. Bye, guys.